Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well today. Listen, guys, I want to talk to you guys real quick about the I Elevate 100 a dollar day 100 100 Isn't that crazy? Because I can't even get it out. It's the 100 a day, $100 a day system. How in the world can I forget that? How in the world can I even mess it up? But it's all good, right? Listen, just want to tell you about the system real quick because it's super simple, something easy that you can follow. And sometimes we think when it comes down to an opportunity, we think we're doing all the work by ourselves, but we're not doing the work by ourselves. So I'm going to tell you about it real quick. So again, I hope you're doing well today. Um, Tell me, put a one in the comments if you're watching this right now. Put a two in the comments if you watch this later on. Share this live. Share this with people that you know that may want a little change in their lives or a big change in their lives, guys. So I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I want to tell you about the I Elevate, guys. It's I Elevate is a community of people that are dedicated to transforming themselves in all areas. All areas. The I Elevate $100 a day system was designed to help you build an income as you transform, right? As our system is designed, it's going to help you make an extra $3,000 a month online. And I know a lot of us have jobs that we work. And hey, listen, you could still work your job, whether you're full time, whether you're part time, and still do this as well, guys. So, how does this three-step strategy work, right? And when we use the word three, we simply mean three steps. We've created a three-step system that will help take you from start to finish on your $100 a day journey. This is not a get rich quick scheme or something that does not require work. However, anybody can do it. Now, I'm going to say that again because a lot of times when we hear about things like this, it's like, oh, it's got to be a get rich quick scheme. It's definitely not that. You do have to work. There are things that are required for you to do. Again, go back. It says three-step strategy. So I got three questions for you. How many times a year do you start a transformation journey? Oh my God, I can't even answer that question because I know even for myself, oh Lord, it's been so many. My next question is this: how many times does your friends and your family start a transformation journey? We probably have some stories there too, right? Now let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten paid from any of those transformations, any of those journeys, or anything? Have you? I bet the answer is no. So let's start with you. Let me ask you this. Do you desire any type of transformation at the moment? Think about it. Physical, mental, spiritual. Yes, we cover it all here. Yes, we do. Do you spend time? Do you spend more than 2 hours a day on social media? Think about that because the majority of us, we do. The majority of us do. We're always online. We're simply always online. Now, let me go back and show you this. So, what if I provided you with the solution? Okay. What if I provided you with a solution? All you have to do, and this is really it, ask some friends and family to begin the challenge with you. You think you could do that? Yes, you could do that. Use social media to document your journey and build a tribe doing that. Now I know these are questions, but I'm talking to you like I'm talking to you now because I know you. This is something that, number one, you're probably already doing it. So let me ask you again: can you ask friends and family to join you in a challenge? Yes. Would you like to use social media or would you use social media to document your journey and begin building a tribe? Absolutely. Absolutely. So these are the supplements for the journey. We have the Core Keto, we've got the Peak, the Trim 365, the Boost, and the eCell. Let me tell you about these real quick before we move on. The core keto is literally basically like being on a keto diet the without all of the different do's and don'ts of what to eat and what to eat. It will not require you to eat a substantial amount of carbs. As a matter of fact, you don't have to eat any carbs at all. This, when you spray 8 sprays in your mouth of the core keto, it's literally going to take the fat and turn the fat into energy. It's going to take the fat and turn it into fuel, right? So I've always wondered myself, like, okay, well, when I did do the core keto diet back in the day, I had to eat lots and lots and lots of carbs, but I also had to do work to get to burn off the carbs. I mean, it just seemed like I was putting more calories and more fattening things into my body, right? And it was so much fat I had to eat. And I was like, listen, my cholesterol and my blood pressure is up already. I'm not sure how long I can keep how I can keep doing this. So anyway, thank God for the core keto spray. I just spray 8 sprays in my mouth and I do my walking, I do my workout, I go on about my day, and I'm turning my fat into fuel. All right. Let me talk about the peak. The peak is for high performance. So if you already work out, and I'll say this too, I'm in my 50s. So right now, I'm making sure I'm really paying attention because between knee ache, ankle ache, joint aches, right? And then I may not be able to exercise like others and with my recovery. So I use the peak for that as well. 8 sprays in my mouth and I'm good. The Trim 365, that Trim 365. Listen, I tell people this a lot. They say, hey, Roz, tell me about the Trim 365. I say, well, this is the best way I can tell you about it. If you take the Trim 365 and spray it on the word appetite, the word is going to disappear. I mean, you're probably laughing, but I'm dead serious because that's what happens. You will not eat all of your food. What it does, it cuts the cravings, it cuts the sugar, it cuts the salty things that you may want, including sodas. And a lot of us are drinking a lot of sodas, but this is going to help you cut back on those sodas as well. The boost. Listen, this boost, when you wake up in the morning, that's really the first thing you need to reach over and grab. Grab that boost. It's going to give you a boost of energy to start your day. You can spray that 3 times a day, 2 times a day, as much as you need it to get yourself going. This e-cell. Now, let me talk to you about the e-cell because a lot of us are very familiar with this. We just don't really recognize it with that word e-cell. Guess what it is? Cellular energy. This is going to detox your body. It's going to detox your colon. It's going to detox your liver. It's going to detox your kidneys, your bladder, your skin. It acts just like those teas we used to drink. Y'all remember those? I know, right? Yes. So you don't have to worry about running to the bathroom, needing to get someone to take over your workstation so you can run to the bathroom so you can listen, I'll be right back. No, you won't. You won't be right back. But with this e-cell, you spray that 8 sprays in your mouth and you're good. You are good. So these are our products that we're using with our with this transformation. Now listen. Now I want to tell you something. What I just showed you, that is exactly how I created a multiple 6-figure income for myself and retired my husband at the age of 48. I said at the age of 48. Okay. Yes, that was like literally last year. Okay. We just celebrated his year anniversary. Actually, it's been a couple of months, but May 28th is that day. That's when we celebrated his first year of being retired using this strategy. And I'm telling you right now, we have Ferrari here, a 7-figure earner. We have, well, this is Ferrari. Here's myself. Here's Sasha, another multiple 6-figure income earner. And then Stanisha Graham herself, retired professional basketball player, came out of the sports industry and dominated dominated this industry and created a six-figure income for herself multiple times. And guys, this is something that you can do, because little old me, if I can do it, you can do it. And I know a lot of people get tired of hearing people saying, if I can do it, you can do it, because not everyone comes from the same type background. And we get that. All it is, are you coachable? Can we give you the three-step system and you use it? If we give you the three-step system, will you use it? That's all it is. That will determine where you are. That will determine if you reach the six figures or not. That will determine if you're making $100 a day. I promise you, it is a simple system and anybody could understand it. So let me tell you about the I Elevate six-figure system. All you got to do is just say yes. Commit to becoming the highest version of yourself. Okay? The second thing, begin to elevate $100 a day system. $100 a day. Now, if you think about it, that's an extra $500 a week. That's all if you just do Monday through Friday. Can you use that? Listen, we'll give that to you as soon as you join the opportunity. Here's the other thing. Stay plugged in. This will be the greatest choice of your life. And let me say that again. Stay plugged in. We get people to join opportunities all the time and they get disconnected. They get distracted. I get it. Life happens. We have families, things take precedence, and we have to go take care of other priorities. I totally understand that. Stay plugged in, though. Stay plugged in. Now, let's look at these numbers real quick, because it probably sounds like something you'd like to do, but now you're saying, but how? But how? But how? Let me tell you how. So the I Elevate $100 a day system strategy. I don't know why I'm having a problem saying $100 a day system. There we go. Listen, this is the thing. It's a 2 challenge members. That's all you need. 2 people. You invite 2 people to the challenge on day 1, right? Well, guess what happens on day 2? Those 2 people invite 2 people. The next day, those people invite people. And the next day, those people invite people. And so on and so on and so on. And by the end of the week, you are looking close to a team total of 128 people. Actually, it's a month. 128 people in 1 month. And that's an average income of $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Well, how is that? All you're doing is, do I need to go back? You are literally showing people what you're doing. You're sharing exactly what you do. And people do what other people do. Somebody trusts you, they're going to join you. And what did we say? You ask your family members, you ask some of your friends to join, and then they ask some of their friends and some of their family, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So no, you don't have to do it all by yourself, and you don't have to sit there and try to figure out what family members or what friends that you're going to ask about it. Don't worry about that. So let me tell you, let me go here. So how will you get started? First, you're going to get the product that you want, whether it's the Boost or the eSale or the Peak or the Trim 365 or the Core Keto, whichever one it is. You can start out with 1 spray. It's only $20. If you start out with 2 sprays, that's $40. If you start out with 3, that is $60, and so on. If you like the 8-pack, that's $149. And whichever one that is that you want to start with, you can. Now, what's the second thing? You're going to join our private Facebook group. We've got a private Facebook group where we go in and we show everybody what to do. We tell them what to say. We walk you through everything that you need to do. And like I said, you still have to be plugged in. You still have to be plugged in. We've got the exercises. We've got the meal plans. We've got everything that you're going to need to succeed in this challenge. All you have to do is stay plugged in and show up. The third thing is, again, say yes to the I Elevate system and begin the system, guys. That is it. That's all you have to do. And the thing is this, you get to choose. You get to choose. Is this something for you? Is this something that you'll be able to do? Listen, whoever whether you receive this in some in your inbox from someone, or you saw this video in on YouTube, or you saw this video on Facebook somewhere, whoever you saw it with, I want you to reach out to that person and say, listen, I want to know more about this I Elevate challenge. Guys, our last challenge that we did, it was phenomenal. It was the on to better things. It was a huge success. And then our other challenge we did, which the challenge we're on right now, is the Every Little Step I Take challenge. Listen, by the time you hear this, we may be on to another challenge and it may have already changed. But don't worry about that. We're going to catch you up. Don't worry about that, because for you, it's going to be day one, not one day. So reach out to the person that you saw this video with. Tell them, tell me more about the I Elevate, and get started, guys. Get started today. Like I said, you could get started with your one spray, or 2 sprays, or 3 sprays, or however many you want to go ahead and get started with. This is the best this is the best thing that has happened in my life, and I can promise you that. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining today. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a wonderful day.